Welcome to the Essential Skills series. In this series, we have a few different topics that we're going to discuss. What are we going to start with, Michael?
We're going to start with preparing to deliver a class. It's really important that you are well prepared before you ever see a student in your class. You need to know the courseware, you need to know the technology, you need to know the timing, and you need to know the environment where you will be teaching the class.
Okay, those are all great tips. 90% of it is preparation, right? And then there's that 10% execution. Isn't that what the saying usually is?
That is a reasonable percentage. Practice, practice, practice.
I agree.
And then when you're done, practice more.
Okay. So we're also going to be talking about delivering. So how are you delivering this content, whether that's conceptually, if that's actual exercises or showing what they're going to be doing in that class, or maybe it's even really deep dive of technical topics that we're getting into. So you're going to learn some tips and tricks about ways that you can deliver more effectively in the various types of classrooms that you're working in. So we're talking about preparation and we're talking about delivering. We're looking at this from the in-classroom, the live classroom, that traditional classroom as you may know it, or the online virtual type classroom, or maybe even the hybrid. And what kind of things do you need to do to really prepare for those different environments? And it might vary depending on what you're using as far as technologies. And that leads us to our third topic.
Technologies. So in a live classroom environment or an online or virtual environment, you will probably be dealing with technologies. May include audiovisual equipment, projectors, microphones, speakers. If you are delivering a hybrid or online class, you need to be aware of the platform that's being used to deliver content to students. You need to be very comfortable with what it does not do, and ensure that you are testing everything and then retesting everything before you start to deliver to make sure that there will be as few problems as possible.
Right. And a great example of that is GitHub. So if you are looking for the new steps for a lab, that's a great repository for you to check out to be able to get those things that are changing in those labs. Or if you're working with the Azure technology, that is changing so quickly. It's also a great place for you to find some resources for that. So we'll get into that and many other things. These are just the highlights. So we hope that you enjoy the Essential Skills series.